Good morning, everybody. Hello and welcome back to the live edition. Bang, bang, bang. Live edition with Dan. Where's our subs gone? Are they even working today? I think got a problem with the subs. No, we're back. We're here. We've got some subs. Just for those who don't understand my violet tones or violent tones. What's been happening on the front end lately? Anyone looked into anything lately? Any positive good positions you want to share with us? Talked to someone yesterday about the EV side of it and how that hand that can have, say, equity value of say 40% equity have a positive EV, and the answer is people's folding. It's as simple as that, you know. So let's just pick a hand here that might have say 40%, something like 9-10 suited or 8-9 suited, getting close to 40% equity. What you're looking at there is you need to be 50% to be at break even point. But if you account for the, I don't know, let's say they fold 10% of the time to an all-in bet, you will always, you're going to get a positive outcome if you're the aggressor in the hand. If you're the subservient in the hand where someone's pushing to an all-in, then that 40% don't wash up, don't hold up at all. Only holds up if you're the original aggressor, because then you obviously got a chance for them to fold. And big blind special here, we sat down with a 5-9 suited, managed to trip up. Maybe he's got a 10, Almonto for I think he has, that's why he's thinking so much. I'm just going to stick a regular big blind bet in. Just a little pot builder really on the first level. Don't like the flush draw. We're still going to bet into it though. We're just going to bring the pot up just a little bit more, but not too big. Keep it thin, as they say. And we're drawing dead to the well really. We've only got the trick ball to be dealing with. We're just going to put a stop bet in here. Another 2.5. Comes over the top, we're going to fold. This is a little bit of a leak in my game where I fold to a free bet. I mean, comes over the top of us, we'll have a look at the pot size and where we're at with it and see how much we're worth calling down with a set. Don't think he's got, I think he would have ripped me hand off. At least he got a 2. He's probably got a 2 of clubs. Ace 2 of clubs is where we maybe stick him at. Although we're giving him too much respect on the button there, aren't we? We're tank folding at the moment. That's what's happening, I think. This is going to jam on us. That's sometimes what players do. Take it down to the bone and jam all in. So no club in his hand, or a very low one. And we're just small blind. We're just going to... It's a bad odds. We're getting close to 1.3, just under 2.7 to 1 our money. Gut shot on the 9, obviously. We're just going to check over to the aggressor, see where he's at. We can call relatively fine. So now we've got to wrap around. We're going to go deep with it and just fucking see where, if he's got a pocket pair in his hand, he might call. If anyone's paired the king, they might call. If not, we're just taking it down. Might have a club draw himself. Might come over the top of us, that'd be nice. Yeah, he's tank folded, isn't he? Another one. Some people don't know what to do when they get in a hand, do they? He's under the gun, so what are we expecting with him? Ace, king, ace, queen, ace, jack? Aces, kings, queens? You know what I mean? That's where he should be at there, isn't he? So the king I thought he might have favoured, obviously not. And didn't want to call us for bluff, like some people would. just straight away call you for a bluff point of view. Got coffee on the boil at the minute. Played a little bit late last night. Doing just running the spin games. I might run a session with them. Run like a 4 hour or something, or a 3-4 hour session on the spin games. Just because they're such a strange run out. So I played the dollar game this morning. We lost 5 and 1-4, and we broke. That was a wipe our mouth. We hadn't made any money, lost any money. Carried on. I felt another 2 games, took another 2 bad beats on it, and I wiped my mouth of the whole session. I think it was about $2 loss on approximately 11-12 games, and then had a little spin off of the next level off, which was the $3 game, and we won the first one there, which puts us we all bagged our money on it. It was a $12 win game. So it basically put us straight back up into the in the win percent rate, and all of our $11-12 games that we played on the pounds that we only managed to draw back, I think, around about 6 to 8 quid back off of it. So it was like a $4 loss, $2 loss on the thing. We draw all that loss back and put ourselves in a positive balance. So now we just drop back down a league, and maybe we can drop down to the 25 centres and play that wins out to see if we get that realisation on the odds. I do think if it's played over time, if we play over, we need to be playing probably in a region of about 10,000 hands. 10,000 hands a month, is that, or 10,000 hands a week? I'm not sure. I'd say it's probably a month, because it's a lot of hands. I don't even know what I'm bagging a day at the moment. Probably only playing 1 box, so probably only bagging around about, I don't know, 500 to 1,000 hands a day. To really get your hands up, hand rate up, you can do the spin games, the what's it called, the turbo nut games. Let's find the name of them. The fast forwards, they're called on Party Poker. Yeah, fast forward games. And with the fast forward games, you basically, if you play sort of 2 boxes, 3 boxes, you're playing a hand every second, every 2 seconds, 5 seconds, whatever it is. But it's a rapid amount of hands that you can speed up learning slightly. You can check your position ranges in the game a little bit better. And you're going to be facing a lot of big cards, aren't you? You do get the occasional fish players in there where they're limping in with a kings or aces or something, but a majority of the time there's people who are serious doing a 3-bet, 4-bet, whatever on top of bets, because they've got ace king, aces, kings, whatever. Because you can spin through your hands. If you just run through the blinds and you just wait for your ace, king, kings or whatever, you're not going to lose money on there. You're just going to have a realisation of the gain of that, which probably be a 1.2, 1.3 gain on the month. Sure, just playing those top set cards. If you're playing, bringing your range into more what's playable, then you're looking at, you're going to get win rates of sort of, I don't know, 1.7 plus, 1.10 plus. All this stuff evens itself out over time, doesn't it? I think, do we get to the end of our lives and have a wiping of our mouth going, I won as much as I lost, or I lost as much as I won, or we quit up in our lives? I wouldn't say I'm fronting me poker. I think I'm sort of just bobbing it along, a nice win the other night, Tuesday. I don't 3 wins the week before, and then nothing for a week, you know. So it sort of has its swings and roundabouts. In that, I suppose the tail off of last night, I probably got myself about 600-700 quid's worth of winnings. That carries you forward to play, like, you know, £70, £100 buy-ins, £150 buying games through the month, that hopefully picking up another little prize monies here and there, 200-300 quid's, 400 quid's. They tick along, bobbling along, as I call it. You know, if you're playing tournaments, there's a lot of really cheap stuff out there that called the RBL League, the red tooth poker. They've got sites all over the country, up and down the place, pubs, clubs. You can become a member of the Red Tooth crew and run an own game yourself in the pub or whatever. And normally, because these games are run in pubs and associations or whatever, they're a low stakes game, so a lot of them are only a £10 or £20 buy-in. But if you can imagine going into a place there where you've got 3-4 tables, and people are rebuying into the tournament and doing little top-ups at breaks and stuff, these tournaments can sort of have prize monies run into, you know, 1,200 quid, 1,500 quid, £1,000, that sort of thing, which puts a decent top prize in there, like 600 quid or 500 quid or something. Even coming away with a 300 pounder, you know, it's a good night out for no money. And if you're a bit of a poker player, then these games are nice and soft to go and play to. Some of them run a little cash game on the side. You might get half a dozen people playing a game in a corner of a pub somewhere, you know. These are the games to get into, really, aren't they? If you're sort of, you know, preferring to be a good poker player, then you want to get into games that are a little bit softer for yourself, so that you can relieve your skills. I love what's his name, Negreanu's analogy on the whole poker thing, whereby he says in an interview, he says that let's say you was number 6 in the world, right? And you're basically, you're 6 in the world, you've got 6 money spots, you're a millionaire, you know, you've got sponsorships, you've got this, that and the other, and you're one of the best players in the world, the 6th best player in the world. So going into most tournaments, you're going to be the best player there, aren't you? But what happens when you go and sit down at a table with players 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? You're the worst player there. And it's choosing them spots well, where you can be a good player in the room, and you are thinking a little bit more than the other player across the table from you. And it's basically that with poker, isn't it? So we've got a limp raise here. I don't like it. I'll try and isolate the pot out a little bit. We're just going to double his bet, because I want to represent a hand here. If I just flat call it, I'm not representing any hand. I'm representing Jack 10s and all that stuff. If I raise my position here, I'm representing Ace Kings, Kings, all the rest of the plethora stuff. And I thinned out the bet because we didn't want him to come massively over the top to us. Now he's going to shit himself on the king there, unless he's got one in his hand himself. Oh my goodness. So we've got to put him on, you know, there's how many combinations of Ace King we've got going on here. We've got 4 combinations of Ace King out there left to come. Which he could have one of those, couldn't he? Well, he has not definitely got a king. We know this much. He's got a pocket pair in his hand because he's been betting into this like there's no tomorrow. And he's all in. Well, wow. Wow. Sick. 8-7. He bluffed us down to the river and didn't even have the king. Oh dear. I honestly put him on a king at one point. Ace King. And that's the beautiful beautiful side of poker, isn't it, you know? That's maybe about 4 combinations of Ace King there when you can see all these kings. Of course, because there's one king left and 4 aces, isn't it? So four times the one, 4 combinations, 4 combos. And look, people put people on cards a lot of the time, but do you put them on the combination of the card? You know, that's the other thing, because when you look at these boards and stuff, there was a Jack of Hearts, isn't there? Jack of Hearts, Queen of Hearts for that board, you know. So you can think when we've got a hand like this, Ace King in our, you know, and we're blocking a King Queen diamond suited. So if it's diamonds, the Queen, you know, we're blocking all that, aren't we? That's the sort of thing. I mean, some people go down the route as we're blocking King Jacks, we're blocking Ace Jacks, you know, because we've got these cards, but people can still have them. Don't like the ball at all, especially with this fella. Small blind special. See at 5-8. I feel like we're just going to call him off though. We've got 21 bigs. And stick a bet in just to see where he is. I think he's got some on the board. If he checks, I'm just checking. King 10. Called us down on a board with a king eye. Wow. After me raising it pre-flop. He didn't play the position very well, is all I'll say. Because I feel like if he put a bet in there, I think I might have folded. Like I say, it was a small blind special. Ah, the old trusty 9-3. Fucking the value. It's all about the value. We gave 5 to 1, 6 to 1, 7 to 1 our money now. And we've pinned a 9. I wonder if anyone believes the king or who's got a king. Nope, nope, nope. That's oh, it's some pockets. Oh, it's fantastic. Nico got. I'm going to put him on pocket pairs here. I mean, just because of the shove, he could be ace-x. So we take the spin up because threes always trip out, don't they? Ace-x, we're okay. We're not too sad. Not too sad. Come on. Oh, peg the fucking jack on the river. He has a 50% chance to get a jack out there. So can we give him a cigar for going all in? He lucked out though, didn't he? With his 50% heads or tails shot. And that's what it is. It's like walking in a casino, not so much a roulette, but it's the best option we've got. In going into a casino and going, yeah, everything on red. All right, let's please have a king. Well, he's got his money. He ain't folding a 3, is he? Jeez. Full house in the end. We fold out some mediocres. So king queen, we just open standard. We're another gun two here, or I suppose we're in cut off low jack position. Low jack, we can still rep in that ace. Could be running into it round here. Or king jack or 9-10's called or something, you know. 10 jack, queen jack, queen nines, all sort of calling here. And we are blocking a lot of those hands though, but the problem is the ace X hand. And it might be low ace, he might be ace 7 or no, he's a jack 10. Wow. Wow, just went all in with a jack 10. Nothing on the board, but put me down as nothing, as a miss and bluffing. Well, we were semi-bluffing, but we had the biggest hand, so not complete bluff, was it? We're gonna just limp in with a queen 9 off. Is what it is because it's a playable hand, but it's not playable in position really like this. So if someone raised us, I can easily fold out for a blind. But I don't think they're gonna. I think they're all thinking they're gonna try and trap me. Oh look, we pinned a queen straight away. Now, we don't want to get into the situation of the other fella getting all in with people because they've got a 7. Well, 18 bigs basically to contend with. So we chop them down a little bit. We can, if we do 3 big blinds, that puts them down to 6 bigs basically. So they've got 6 bigs at 3 blinds apiece. If I make the next bet 6 big blinds, basically they come right down to 2 bigs. So he's now gone down to 3 big blinds. He comes down to 5 big blinds respective, not 15. So remember that, people. So we're just going to push him back up there. We're going to put him into the 5 big blind market. 3 big blind market. He's all in. We're calling him. He's got a queen 9, same hand. Yep. Nice hand. Why didn't shove proof on the second time? I'm not sure. No. No raise. No raise. Oh, we've got 7 bigs, call, 8 behind, queen 4, fold. And a lot of people sort of get chipped up and think, well, fuck me, I'll call that with a queen 4, but look where we would have been. Properly dominated. Oh, we didn't hit a straight there, did we? No, no 2. So places paid to 11, so another third of the field's got to go. I don't know what, I mean, he's just pushed on a big hand, didn't he? What did he have? Ace 7 suited. I'm going to call him. I think it could be Queen Kings or something. I think it's Queen King, King Jack, maybe, something like that. He probably might fucking pocket aces. The game's favouring him, helping him out. We've raised it because we want to isolate here. We want any ace X's out. Ace 7, ace 8, ace 9's all gone. Ace 10 a go. Ace Jack's calling all day long. Ace Queen's calling, raise me. Do you know what I mean? Like all these hands are calling, raising all day long. 9s, okay. Come on, ace. Come on, 3, come on, ace. Nada. Nothing for that run. Pocket 9s. And it's always the same when you've got these sort of middly pockets, you know, the 9s, the 10s, the jacks. You always get dominated. Someone has a king, queen, and a king comes out, or a queen comes out, and your jacks, or ace comes out on a bloody pair of 6s or a pair of 8s or whatever. You know, it's just the way luck goes, I suppose, isn't it? Just the way the cookie crumbles. only 10-8, and we've got folded round to a stealer position. The cut off, we're cutting off the button here. Yeah. I don't mind playing it. That's why I open it, because I don't mind if someone shoved there with 18 or 15 bigs. I think I'm calling them with a 10-8. I don't want to chip off at the moment though, so stack off at the minute. So let's be a little bit careful, a bit more shrewder. Still need to get 2/3 of the field out. Blinds are getting slimmer. Blinds going up in 38 seconds. We just drop it down a time. Just bring time down a little bit, as much as we can without being slow. I don't want to run my time down to the bone each time. That's just being rude, isn't it? These small blinds are going to be looking to get as many hands through as quickly as they can. You know what I mean? So that's why let's just slow it up just a half a second. So we're slowing up about 10 seconds a hand ourselves, and if another person does it, there are bombs doing it as well. So there's 20 seconds. You know, we probably build up about 15 seconds or something, 10, 15 seconds. And do that over a round, you know, over a ring. You're looking at another minute, another 2 minutes. Before you know it, by the end of this, once we get down to about 20 people, we might have spread it up, increased by giving an extra bright blind level to those people, basically. Making them play a more expensive hand. Everybody's blinds are chipping down. And it's just, you know, I could do it because I'm a chip leader, can't I, really? You know, that's how you got to think about it. Because if I was in a small stack position, like 10 big blinds, I'll be wanting to see the next set of cards and the next set of cards as quickly as fucking possible. Because I don't want them blinds going up, because at the moment I've got 10 bigs to throw in. In a minute he's only going to have 8. All in, it's getting cold still. 12s. The LG ain't even put his stack in. It's just an easy fold here. 10s. Wanted a re-raise. Oh, he didn't want the king though, did he? And this is what I'm saying. It happens to me a lot of times with 10s. You know, it's like the ball just runs out for everybody else's hands, you know. Even for a Jack 10 there. That you have dominated, and bang, Jack comes out of the board. The way the cookie crumbles. Just going to give it up. Don't need a double up, people. Queen of Hearts would have been a strange one on a river there, wouldn't it? But damp along the works. Open a 7-6 off. It's not a great hand at all. Has a very slight positive EV in positions. Like there. And just taking them blinds there just gets us a free pass on next button. There's a friend of mine that usually he looks for the clock. And when that clock's getting close to that blind level going up, he makes a move. He makes a big move, a bluff move, because he needs to steal the blinds. That's how he looks at it. He steals a blind each level, and he don't have to pay. He can get to that point with no chip loss. And that's where a lot of people are looking at. It's getting to a point in the tournament where there's no chip loss. Like I could at the moment, chip leader, 28 people left, go and take a break now for probably about half an hour, and I could come back in half an hour's time, 40 minutes time, and probably be in around about 7th, 8th place or something, you know, still in the money, probably be low down on the table. There'd probably only be like 15 people left or something. You know, so it's a case of not playing. I could sort of just sit through, couldn't I? And still get to the final table. Looking at chip count stacks, we're sitting on 268,000 at the moment. The closest person to us has got 229,000. Average in the field, average position is 113,000, which is just under half of our stack. And that's the average stack in the pool at the moment. Just have a look at that, so you can see your average stacks. Bong, solid player, a bit more of a loose aggressive than a tight aggressive, I would say. Wiggins against jacks, standard. And you see with the chipping right through now, he's got to take 3 more people out. You know, gets in it with someone else, and all of a sudden he's in 2nd place, and then he takes someone else out, he's in 1st, and so it's a case of, yeah, I've got enough chips to be sitting on a final table, but it's whether you get there or not is another thing of dumping too much, you know, just being in the situation of dumping. We're in a place here now, so we've got 1.2, we're getting 3 to 1 our money because of antes, so that's an easy call. And we're just going to put a bet in just to see what he's at. Ace X is his call in here. Could be ace 2, ace 3, ace 6, ace 4, ace, you know, ace 5, he's straighted up. Ace 5 got there, but also 5 7s there, isn't it? So he's a worry about that hand. There we go. Oh, Negrano would want us to call that, I think. It's his favourite hand in his favourite suits. I think the 10-7 spades is his favourite, I believe. I've been told. Not heard it from the horse's mouth, though. Wouldn't mind having a chat with the fella. We'll miss that time for him. It was close. Close, but no cigar. Just give him a cigar over there. Cool. We've got to be careful. We're just going to get caught in with these the ace X hands quite often, because they're just going to shove with an ace X in positions like this with 10 big blinds, 23 big blinds, 19 big blinds. When I've got 48, the chips are worth less. Obviously, mine are worth a lot more because it gets them into a jump up position. Calling. There we go. And hang about on that board. Okay, let's over the whole transition then. I think we made about 7 bigs. So we lost about 7 bigs, gained about 7 bigs, gained about 14 bigs from 7. Yeah, anywho's. Anyway, Still trying to maintain position. We've got people now driving up through past us. No, closest spot to us, we've got 361,000, closest spot 272. No flushes coming out yet. We've got a flush in hand. Maybe it's time for a flush. So again, we're going to be running into 11 big blinds. A third of his stack puts him into 3 big blind range. Puts him into 4 big blind range. When we're doing it to them, we're doing it to ourselves as well. Remember that we ain't still got 69 bigs at this point. We are now into that realm, and here we go. We're in the race. And he's got the ace king for a place. What do you reckon my aces go down to? My kings go down to? Come and see the fish then if you think I'm a fish Spartan. You knobnut. I've got you well covered. The chances of people having an ace king in a small blind or big blind position is 6%. That's it. So when you're on a button and you have a hand like king queen and you shove or push bet someone to try and bet them off the small blind, big blind, and they come over the top of you, they've only got a 6% chance they've actually got their hand they're representing there, you know. And a lot of the times you'll find that the 94% of the time they're bluffing. So, you know, for me it's a no-brainer. I'm always going to call. Always going to, you know, once I entered that hand, I was ready to play the hand. I knew what blinds I was facing, and that's what a lot of people have got to sort of get to in the game a little bit. I don't even want to defend. I can't double him up. Occasionally, I would defend that. You know, if the blinds were a bit smaller, someone else had called it. Only one or two other callers. I'd have called for value then. We're at this push stage now, so we've only got 9 more people to go before the money starts. The bubble's not really there yet. People need to make it through to that next piece. So 5-minute blinds, like I think they are. I think they're 5-minute blinds. 4 minutes to the next blind level. So these stack sizes are just going to start looking very small, aren't they? Even 100k over here with 3 times his stack. I'm going to go in for anything. And when this minimum raise going on, he knows because this is what he's going to face. So this is what he's done. It's only cost him 2 at the moment, or it's going to cost him another 7.9, a third of his stack. So for a third, 30%, it's normally a fold for me. The best I would do in this situation is probably about 10% of the stack, something like that, 15%. 20% is a bit of a gamble. But yeah, you've got a play left in you. He didn't. He was going for the all-in. He took you down. He saw your weakness with the min raise. But when you do the min raise, you know it's for that reason, because he can fold, because he's looking at 12 and 23 bigs, and if any of them go all in, he's got the fold option. So it's like a stop bet he's doing. Probably had the biggest hand. That's why they moved him off the table. And we're gonna fold out. We're gonna fold him out, even though we've got that. I feel like as soon as we put the bet in, we'd probably get 4 folders here. Annoying when you pin the king. And he can't have the king there, can he? Because he was small blind and he limped. So that's not a position you would do. If you had any king X there, you'd raise the blind. Why are you not making the big blind make a decision? Why isn't it making them tap the cloth? You know, so you need to raise the small blind positions. You know, that's 9 times out of 10, because you know that's where your value is. Also, the other thing is, if you know the big blind person is just one of them serial raisers, it just every time he's in a pot or whatever pot he defends or whatever he's going for it, then yeah, the limp or the min raise entices the bet from the person that you can then come back in over the top of. Or flat call if you're not feeling so confident, but then you've got that position then to you know, doink out because, or not doink out if you get it. We're not being asked any questions here. We don't know whether there's a king in their hands or anything. We had the 7-9. We could have opened it ourselves. If a bet comes in, they're just going to call him. I don't think Andrew is betting without a king in his hand. We're going to put him all in now. You're fucking shit. You're shit. You're shit. Fuck me, mate. I was going to put, if you didn't bet, I was going to put you all in. So if you'd have bet all in, I would have called you. You're an idiot. Because not many people are like me on the aggressive front. You're an idiot. You'd have lost value on most people. What's an idiot? I think it's probably the small stakes games that brings out this sort of play a little bit more. Don't tend to get it on the much else, you know. We committed the 15 bigs because I know he's a nit. Again, our chances are we've got a 6% chance he's got a big hand. So 94% he ain't got it. Got a limp under the gun. We best raise it just because we don't want to let the small blind in with shit, the 2 pairs up or whatever. And Cayman will just shove if he's going to call. Should shove if he's going to call. So we're facing sort of 9 bigs. So we fold and he will call because it's only another 1.5 bigs. Or he's going over the top with a pocket pair of kings, aces or something. Ace king, ace jack. We stand there, pair of jacks, pair of kings. Yep, there you go. Ace jack. Everything beats us. We fold. And we give him the fish. Fish shit for not betting properly to start with. Oh, look, let's put him all in there. Not even letting him cheap. He's either in or he's out, obviously. Tank fold. Oh no, pair of 8s we ran into. And tripped them straight out. Oh, there's us gone. And that is a fucking a cooler for me. Fucking hell, without the point of 3 of a big. Yeah. We're out down and out in Beverly Hills. Well played. Alright, 5-2. Let's see what you do. Well, we've got protection. Thanks, Ball. Ace Queen. Oh, we need a 3. We just need a 3. Maybe a 3. No 3. Okay. So terrible end run out. I was just literally just talking about it. I didn't have to play another hand. I got into it very passionately. I don't know. Terrible, terrible. Terrible. Do like it though. Does make for good watching, doesn't it? Or not? Okay. Let's see where we are. Now we just run straight into another Tony. It's deep stack 200 bigs. It's going to be a slow game, this one. I think what we might try and do here is get a double up situation and then check out of it and go and play another tournament in the meantime. No questions asked. On a one big blind, which is 500 into 1,000, 100,000 K stack. What are we saying here? Ace Queen against an Ace 8. The Ace 8's going to jam it. Ace King against Ace 7. Ace 5. No, I don't know. Will be anything. Could have just felt the straight or the straight on the board. Limping. That's what they wanted to do. Or us to make a big hand. Oh no, he's not going to let us limp. We're not folding with 5 bigs. We're going to call it as soon as we committed one already. And we've hit the 2. I think we're just going to go in for straight 6.5 bigs continuation. Got a call. Could do it. Don't know if the Queen's going to help us. He's saying he's Ace Jack, Ace 9. I'm going to fold that. Okay. Let's take Eugene on if we get folded round 2. We've got a high EV hand. Only if it's folded round 2. Oh! All we can do there is flat call it, I think. If we try and isolate a Broadway hand like Jack 10, albeit suited, we've hit the 10. If checks this, we're fucking potting in. Hope, all we can hope for is he's got Ace 9. Ace 9, Queen 9, King 9, Jack 9 maybe. We know if he's got any of the ball, he ain't got spades. Or if he's got a 6 maybe, pocket 6s, he'd come over the top, wouldn't he? He's got to hate that spade, hasn't he? He's got to hate the spade. No, he don't hate the spade, he likes the ace, that's what it is. We're not calling off. We're not calling it off. Psst. Could have had a pocket pair or something. 100 bigs lost already. Well, wait. Last place already. We're showing our skills completely here, haven't we? Well, okay. So let's just try. We reverse engineer this one now. We're going to wait for an hand and just show it. Right? Let's see our answer. Hope we get a call. Right. 21st to 21st of 21 people. We need to get some action Jackson going on, don't we? So that's protocol. We might have just been bullied off a couple of pops we shouldn't have been bullied off. And now our only course of action is to come out full aggression mode and just be over betting everything. I think we're either going to be running up against it and be out, or let's see where we're at. Spinning up 5-7 now. We're going to wait. Close. Bring it on. 5-7. No impair on board. No betting. Where are we? So we're doing about 5 things at once. We're going to be a bit quiet on the board. No asking anyone any questions. What's this knob got this time? You're a fucking fish, mate. Fucking 8s. 8s again, mate. It's a fucking fish. You're fucking limping in with 8s, just looking for a set. Just looking for people to hit a top pair. And you've got your set, and then you can fucking trap them and all that. You're a wanker. How about that, Lucas? You're a wanker. Don't bet for value. You don't fucking bluff about or brag about a hand or anything. You just limp like a limp dick. I wonder where my 9 is here. We've got one of these limp dicks. Simon, Gabriel, or Niggin. Who's one of them are fucking like you, Lucas. They just like you. Let's wonder who's got the aces, who's got the kings, who's got the 10s. 8s. Someone got 8s there as well. Looking for a 6. I've got the 6s looking for an 8. Sake. Two of the wankers in there. Come on, the flush is what I'm asking for here, because for fuck's sake, I bet someone's got a 4-6. 6-8, 4-6, fucking hell. It's all over it. Limped in, for fuck's sake. Oh, you fucking shit wank stain. Yeah, come and see your live bullshit play. Called them all wankers. I hope they come on. Be quite cool. It still amazes me that the players on the table don't just come on and have a look to see what's going on, or hands on playing, and talking about hands, because it's so much information that you're going to get in it, you know. What are we running into here? Ace, king, ace, queen, suited. Aces, kings, and queens. That's where I feel our queens. That's all that's going to call me there. Easy go, easy go. We go straight. We'll roll straight back into that one. And that's where you got to be in tournaments. You got to be prepared for rebuys, re-entries. You can't expect to run brilliantly every time. It's one of those games, isn't it? One of those things. Nothing but a chicken wing. Any bet wins that pot. Any bet will do it. And then limping on the button. Just a wanker. Wake up! Alert! Alright, I wonder how the ace jack's getting us this time then. Not even suited. Limp, limp. Raised, limped. Pocket twos. At last, we won one. We won a spin up against the underdog. I say, the same can happen again. 4.5 on this table. Seems like we're playing like a little bit of a lemon. If we limp raised, I think we're just getting cold. There we go, got all in. We can raise him up now. Let's try and fucking like segregate him out a little bit. Yeah. Standard. And he could have been ace 10 or ace 9. We don't want him in with us, do we? If we had ace king or something, then there's worth maybe limping that there to get him into the hand. If you've got decent pocket pairs or something, you know, like you want to get him in to get some value off of him. So get him in either with a small raise on what the all-in's been, so he calls, or you keep him out with a big raise on what the person's done. Right, so that's put us in a chip lead position now. That's like where we needed to be, I suppose. We've got a 34 banked got a break in 5 minutes. They're 4-minute blinds, I believe. 3-minute blinds, so it's quite a turbo. I think it's a turbo nutty one. Turbo nutty one. Blinds going up pretty rapid. Probably losing about 25 bigs per level. So something to keep an eye on. Right. We've got a small blind, big blind. It's still its position 70% of the time. We hit a king. Don't know how good it is. It's very good now. Still going to thin it out. We're going to keep it thin to build the pot. 75% of the pot. If he's flush draw and he's calling this all day long, if he's got a king x 9x, he's probably calling. If he's 9-8, he's calling all day long. Might even go over the top with the 8 out and put us on king jack or something. No, he's folded. Oh no, he's called. King queen is the only one who's really beating us here, but I can't. I feel like we're blocking with a king in our hand. So we're gonna try and get some value out of him really with 8 bigs. 8 for the 8. I think he's paying it with any 9, any pair board. There's too much in there. He's getting free to what? Say what? I might have got paid off then. Wasn't being small enough. And it's just under a third of the pot, wasn't it? 30 in a pot. 28 so in a pot. Queen 9. 1.5 to win 4.6, 3 to 1. We're not going to let him donk. Let him bet. Putting the pot in now. Come the 10. 10 gives us the big boy. He will come in over the top if he's got a 10. Fold if he ain't. Alright, see who's about. What's occurring? Oh, so, sorry, we're fit a 5-minute break. I'm just going to grab myself a coffee. Quick coffee. Rock on. Welcome, rock on. All day sounds the same. Welcome back to Nutty Hour. So, gonna look up, see if we can get a calculator up for us. Let's see if this, who these people are. Pop over to Upswing, I suppose. Always got a decent bit of content going on. Looking at sort of, a 10 big blind push fold charts from under the gun 1, under the gun 2, low jack, high jack, and button cut off. Small blind. The range is not extremely tight. You've opened right up as you're going through the all of the hand ranges will have positive EVs, basically. There's a couple that are sort of in that rough range, like a Queen Jack off, for instance. King 10 off, Queen 10 off, Jack 10 off. Then they're not primary hands at all. People look at them when they're in these positions and look at a push shove. King 9 off, Queen 9 off, Jack 9 off, 10 9 off. They're all bad hands. And realistically, the only sort of, I'll be looking at connected suited is sort of, you're looking at a 10 9 suited, Jack 10 suited, Jack 9 suited, Queen 10, Queen 9 suited, King 10, King 9 suited. Obviously King Jack suited, Queen Jack suited, King Queen suited, all played. All your flushing aces are played, everything right way down to the 2, and on the off 9, on the off ace is down to the 9, so ace 9 off is your shoving range there. And that's basically when you're sort of an under the gun 2 situation. Under the gun, you're going to draw back your ace suited down to probably about ace 8, ace 7, and the ace off is going to bring down to ace 10 off. So when you're looking at like under the gun, ace 10, and then it's moving around ace 9 for under the gun 2. On a hijack, like under the gun and 2 and low jack position, you're only coming down to like an ace 9. Ace 8, sort of 50% is where I'm at. And then when you're coming into the hijack position, you're looking at ace 4 off. And then the ace 3 and ace 2 off are played at lower frequencies, probably around about 50%, sort of thing. The reason being they're not as profitable in the long run, the ace 2 off and the ace 3 off, compared to the other hands. They are positive, but they're a light possible. They're profitable in all in, in an all in situation. There's no question of it. But they're less profitable, which means that they do lose. You know, like all hands lose, but it's the rate at which they lose. You know, when we're talking about the small blind, basically, I mean, the hand range there is so extensive. It's better to talk about the hands you won't play in a small blind than the hands you will play, because there's so much of it. So if we look at the say 10 2, so 10 free suited, so everything from ace, king, queen, jacks suited is played. Then you come moving 1, so you're moving into the 10 free suited, moving 2 to the 9 5 suited. You've also got connectors there, 8 4 suited, 7 4 suited, 6 4 suited, 5 3 suited, 4 3 suited. You know, these are all profitable pushed hands. Some that are not so profitable in that 10 range is the 10 2. It is profitable, but not as profitable, and as that is the case, it loses more than the 10 3 suited. And you're looking at the difference in it to give you an idea. A 10 8, a 10 2 suited, and the difference between a 10 3 suited and a 10 2 suited is around about 40%, 30-40% difference, which is remarkable, really, when we're talking in the whole grand scheme of things. I'm going to call in with the ace 4. Got a shot for a 2. Don't like the diamonds. Don't think he does either. There it is. Pop it on and see us. Pop it on and see us. Yeah, so we're back up and running. We'll still carry on. We'll talk about the push-shove ranges a little bit more with people as the game goes on and stuff. We're in a lull and whatnot. You know, it was down about 8, or gone all day down the suited board. Takes us right down to the 4-3 suited. And then looking at when we go down to the, you know, and look, people do shove with a 2-3 suited. It's a negative. It's a negative number. 4-2 suited negative, 5-2 suited positive by 0.01. I mean, it's a gnat's nipple, the 5-2 suited. It's practically, I feel like it's more of an even money than a profitable hand. And then on the offsuit, you're basically looking at all your ace, kings, queens are played to the 2 offsuit. The jack, you only come down to jack 6 off. Jack 5 off is profitable, but to give the respect to it, again, it's the same as that, you know, the same as the difference between a 10-3 suited and a 10-2 suited. You're looking at about 30-40% difference. So jack 6 suited is preferably better. 10-7 off, 10-6 off is, you know, the 10-6 off not as profitable, but it's still playable. I'll stick it in our 25% call rate range or push range. The 9-6 off, again, same as a 10-6 off. 9-6 off, same category. 25% chance rate to call on. So I'm calling in running 4 times, or pick a clock section is a good idea. If you're going to call something 25% of the time, then call it only if it's the big hands of the 3, or the big hands of the 6, or the big hands of the 9, or whatever, or the 12. That's when you're calling. If it's not, it's a fold. You just look up the clock. Well, oh, it's a 3. Oh, I can call this today. And that'll give you your 1 in 4 hit. A random sense. I feel like this guy might have a 7. Oh, he's flush drawed again. Queen's out. I put him the least likely to have the queen now. I think I'm beating. Oh no, he did have the 7, like we said. So we didn't want to jam, or we didn't want to represent the queen now. I think we adjusted the calls to who's in the small blind. It's value 10 at the moment. Need another card out, and we could put a bet in to get it there cheaply, which he might be doing. He could be flush drawed, so we needed another card out cheaply. And we're getting it. Our wish is not so much a grant, though, is it? So I'm betting he's got a flush draw, and that's what he's betting on. Maybe the straight draw as well, but that's what he's betting on. Didn't like the 8, so he's probably straight drawed more. Or he's hit it. He's got it now. He's repping it. Definitely saying he's got a queen 9 or whatever. Can't put him on a 9. Queen 9. We put him on queen 9. I'm going to fold to him. We can put him on a queen 9. Pot or close to it's coming in if he's got queen 9. He's going to want to, yeah, he's going to want to either bluff it, same size, or he's going to have it, isn't he? We don't know who Patter Chile is yet, where he plays, so we're going to give him the benefit. Again, 5-7, 1.5 to get 4.1. If we put that in, I'm sure that Bobby Socks is calling. Yeah, there he was. We're going to check that board. Everyone's got the kings in their range. We still now just need a 6. I don't want to rep it yet. Let's get it out and then rep it. If we get it cold, a bit bluffing. That'd be a 6. That'd be a 6 of hearts. A queen. We're just checking. What are we thinking? We're not even calling. No desire to call there. As has got a big pocket. Or trying to protect a small pocket. I don't know. Either way. Is it because they've got a pocket that have to pay them? The only way he can play him is all in with his pair of 2s. I don't know. Might have been saucier. We're calling 6-5. We have a backdoor flush. Not anymore. Big blind special. What's he got? Pocket what? Fucking pot, man. Pocket. He's got ace-9, ace-4. Can he put us on a full house ace-4? I think he might have done. Chanking at the minute. He can. Nice little take down there. Even a min raise a 3-4, so it's not a great hand to play at all. It does have a slight positive EV in terms if it was in the button, maybe, but not where I am. It certainly got everybody's attention. Oh, Gut shot on a 6, eh? 6 of clubs would be very nice. We called on a 6 last time, didn't get it. Got an ace out. We bet on an ace last night. I can't do that this time. There's too many people in the hand, isn't there? Like, so we can just call, yeah, we're getting value town in there, aren't we? Come on a 6. Oh, 5 might not entice him to bet. He might check this now or worry. Yep, we got an extra card out. It's not helpful to anyone. The only thing we've got here is a bet, and it would be a big bet. It would be the pot, but after doing the last bet on the last pot, we can't risk it because we're going to get called this time, I think. So we're just going to check out and bow out. We don't have to show them, but we are. He's got our 6 blocked over there with a 9-6. Fold 7-8 off. Wonderful hand to be looking at. Strangely enough, though, 7-8 off on the push fold front, taking us across. So if we've just done 9s, 7 off, 8s would be down 8-6 off. So it does include the 8-7 off on the push fold range. The 7-6 off and 6-5 off is slightly profitable. It's worth playing definitely 50% of the time, if not more, 60-70% of the time. Just going to raise that up there a little bit. We're going to pot up, see who's in with us and who's out with us. I expect, because we're putting 10, we've got a free bet. Bloody ace out of board, not good. We just continuation bet it for 10. No ace is definitely folding here. Oh, what a fucking card out, eh? What a card out. We're going to thin that. And the reason being, it's a bit of a weird bet. It's enticement bet. 2 pairs are calling me all day long. Might even come over the top at this point because they're at the turn. The flush draws definitely coming along still. They're already committed into the pot for that much, and we're giving them sort of 3-4 to 1 of money. And we've got 4.5 to 1 shot. You're going to call that, ain't you? He's tank folded though, which is really annoying. Maybe we should have checked over to see if he wanted to bluff back at us, but I don't know. Maybe he's waiting on the feed to see if he's can see us on the feed. That would be funny. There's a delay, everybody. I'll just put that out there. Yeah, there's we have a delay on our feed. So that being said, I think people are looking at a previous hand at the moment. Previous hand 3 minutes ago. So we got a tank fold off the boy, which is a bit annoying. Or the gill, patter, don't know. Please log on and let us know. Would be interesting. What's happening in the world of poker? Anyone got any news for us? Fold out that. We've certainly got a lot of weird and wonderful stories. Nothing in the world of poker really going on properly at the moment. Has anyone thought of the laws of poker? The 10 laws of live poker. Has anyone noticed? Anyone ever thought about the 10 laws of poker? So I've got a very slow game again here, you know, and people are thinking about bubbles and money and all that stuff now already. You know, everyone's still relatively stack size, though, aren't they? Got a relative stack size. We pinned up a 9. We're going to go 2/3 of a pot. Don't like the diamonds, as we can tell. And he's taking the bait for it. So we're just going to keep 2/3. Maybe he thinks we've already got the diamonds. If he had diamonds, he should have raised us when we put the bet in on the flop. We would have called him. You know what I mean? It's like, what's the chances he had a pair of diamonds in his hand small in the big blind? Where is he premium wise? Has he got a 5-2 or 5-3 or something, you know? Has he got a diamond, but it's really small? 5-3, you know, 3 of diamonds or something. 5 of clubs. Straightforward. So laws of live poker. Don't open limp. And that's basically, in other words, limp when people fold round to you and you just limp in. You know, that's open limp. Open limping is when you're limping everyone else before you was folded. So under the gun, we're just going to continuation with the 2.5s. Over limping is when we limp after another player has already limped before us. So we've got one open limping and then we've got over limping. Over limping is just continuation from the limp. Over limping can be fine, can be profitable. You're getting valued into a lot of hands instantly, and you really do with a 4 here. I think we've got it all blocked. He's got us. He's got a 4 for us. Overlimping can be fine. It's actually often correct, generally speaking. You want to overlimp hands that might not be quite strong enough to raise, but flop 2, well to be thrown. Where are we up to here? I'm going to put in a 2/3 bet again. paid that much. What's he looking for? Has he got a jack, ace jack? £9.5. Oh, he's called that. He's calling this all day long, hasn't he? In pot. Called me down with a queen 3. Wow. 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 Wow, wowee. Okay, let's pot up. A lot of people are inclined to just call this button pushes with a 2 raise and just call with an ace 10. Like, nah. What fucking hand have you got that you're raising my blind, you wanker? You better have an hand. So let's just show him how to play a coin 3 this time. come on the flush. Flushy, fishy. Oh, not good. Getting a queen. Just limp. Limp bet's fine. Let's just raise it up just a little bit of limp. If you've got an ace, you'd raise me here, wouldn't you? If you've got an ace on the flop, you'd raise it, wouldn't you? With a queen, a jack board. You know, you've got ace, you've got it. Can't get away from you here, can I? Or have you just got a jack? Well, you've got bigger queen than me. I mean, I'd like to know, though. I've got to see. I'm going to pay. Is it going to be 20 bigs, though? Is it going to check? I think you're checking. Yeah. Ace 6. Wow. Banana. Ace 6. No push. No pushback. Pushback. No pushback. Just a flat in. Small raise, A6 suited. Yeah, get it. Small bet in multi-way pots. Betting small in multi-way pots allows you to bet many types of hands on the flop. Hands you wouldn't be able to properly get for a larger size. When you bet, your opponents are forced to react in very precise manner with their range because there are many variables to play. You should also use small bet sizes in multi-way pots online, but it's especially good against live players because they are prone to make mistakes. Fair play. Additionally, live players typically have much wider ranges with a lot more junky cards, which means your small bet will force small hands to make a decision. So we've got a flush draw, got mid pair, second pair at the moment on that board. I think you flush drawed. No, just an ace 5. Wow. Yeah, it's just going to keep raising up every hand, I think. Every hand makes something going on here, haven't we? Queen 8 spades. What we're looking at really, so people who are on here low stack 20 bigs. I suppose we could look at where he's at with his thing. Well, he didn't raise up aces last time. What are you going to do this time? Looks like a frustration bet, like jacks or queens or something. Jacks or kings. We'll let him have it. Don't like the odds, but there we go. always up and down or gut shotted, don't we? Can't see the 10 helping, but might have done. Yeah. Get a check back from that. No, I'm happy with a 10. Maybe 10 jack there then. Let that have. Queen 10 off, one of them horrible hands. And defend it a little bit here, but it's not a great hand at all, really, is it? Dominated. It's a Broadway hand, so you know it's one of them that strange board comes down and we get connection. So only the king of clubs is beating us here on this board. Just going to put a bet in straight out. Checking because we ain't got the flush draw anymore. We're folding for that. So free betting is something where people are very adverse to. You know, recreational players rarely play well against free bets. And in free bet pots, there's many reasons for this. Basically, it's a premium hand. They rarely 4-bet, and when they do, it's a premium hand. Their low 4-bet range, you know, is completely up there, isn't it? Limp raise it. I think we're going to fold to that with a jack 3. Fold. So it says here about too many serious poker players, particularly at the lower stakes, adopt an us versus them mentally. These players oftentimes get aggravated when they lose a pot that was poorly played by their opponent. Having this mindset will have a corrosive effect on your poker career, and it won't be long before you start hating the game. While we should always strive to make your table a fun place to be, not only will this make you more desirable to play with, it may allow you to glean valuable information from your opponents through conversation. Okay. Pot up. Show me Ace King now, so you don't have to wait for too long on a video. Hmm. So we said don't play 6-7 off because it's not valuable, and then we flopped the straight. It's great. I'm going to put a 10-1 money bet in there. He's got 15 bigs. I want to try and get him to raise me, really. There you go. There you go. All in pro. I don't think he was a pro, was he? I don't think he was a pro. All in Provo. Oh, just stand a bet. He's going to hate us soon because we're just doing it with his big blind every single time. I've got ace flush wrap round. Just going to put a single bet in like the last time. He might have seen that on the last player and think, no, don't like this. 5. Half pot, just under. About 40% of the pot. 35, 40%. It's a pure value, it's proper value bet is where we're at here, isn't it? And we're going to go pot now and just go, yeah, well, we've got a fucking jack, man. And we go, no, you haven't, you lying toad. We've got a queen. Sure, show me queen 4. Come over the top of a queen 4. He's got a queen. I think he's betting because we bet from the off, so I think he's going, no, you're bluffing. Played us off. Paid us off. 4-2. Oh, he's bluffing. Okay. So yeah, that rocked his world a little bit, didn't it? And then we played on the first hand. Sinon has gone to chip leader in the tournament. So he's there's all in. Sinon sign on is 475,000 chips. He's got a king here, hasn't he? All day, or even 8-4. Or he's just playing his position really well. Yeah, I'm gonna let him have it. Oh, Jack 10, small blind. 15 bigs, 10th of our pot, 10th of our stack. We're even at an end game point at the moment, we're in a mid game section, so I think we're going to fold to it. You got to put in with aces of kings here, haven't we? Maybe an ace king, ace queen. Ace queen off. Not a great hand on the button, it's beautiful. Let's see where everyone's at. Bombi might want to play us on position again this time. So we wanting to do that to us each time. Not today, Josephine. Because Scott in him. Bet for value. We bet for value because we've got a valued hand. Yeah, we could be running into 6-7, 6-5s and all that rest of it going on there, but it's just the way we're doing it. 4-5 suit connectors, we're going to call him. So up and down again. Still up and down. Ball didn't change for me. Probably changed for them, could it? Yeah, oh, it changed for him. With another 6 coming out. A6 maybe. Got to check. We lost as soon as we check. So, in order for good fucking measure, we're going to put a bet in. Hell, Jesus Christ. You fish. Shit. Yeah, alright. On YouTube. Come and see it. Unbelievable. It's funny. Come on in. What's he got this time? Pair of jacks, pair of queens, pair of kings. What you got? He ain't gonna like the 6, is he? I think he is. If he commits that sort of money. Yeah, call him in. Just put him all in with a pot. Call this all day with the kings. Fish. Fish shit. Fish shit. That's what happens with kings. It just shows you there. Like, so he done it, didn't get value, didn't get all his money in, didn't do shit. He had kings, played them terribly, got all his money in the end and lost. And that is kings for you if you're playing wrong. Like pocket kings should have raised pre-flop really, shouldn't they? They would have got more value for hand. Min raises, king jack, king tens, you know, all the rest of it there. I mean, what am I gonna be drawing dead if he's got king 10? Am I drawing to saying no if an ace comes out, you know? I'm not gonna bother. Queen 10 suited in the small blind, nice playable hand. We're going to push back from Power, who's min raised again. I don't mind a min raise, it's just not this stage of the tournament for min raises. It's the sort of final tables and just before, do you know what I mean? Where you're wary of people and wary of a massive bet because the blinds are so big. When the blinds are literally £3 a pop, you know what we got? I've got 628 grand, 3,000 a pop. Two bigs is not that big, is it? 2.2 standard, 2.5 a bit more with it, and three betting, three barrels. I think it should be standard in cash game, you know. In tournament play, we want to preserve these chips just a little bit better, and that's why the players come down to 2.2. They can save a lot of chips on circuit. All right. Multi-handed, we've got 3 people in the pot. I think without anyone's putting a bet in here. Pat's going to put a bet in. No. Stick a bet in. Making people make a decision. What are they going to have this time? There's 8 big blinds in the pot. Jack coin. Calmed us down with a Jack coin. Very, very confusing. Confused. Confused.com. Confused.com. I might have seen too many bluffs. Wait for an hand with them. I'll just fold out most shit now and just look for a premium. We're going to call ace 9 suited and above premium. Oh, keep 3 suited, always playable. But not to take on Patty with. Not for the re-raise. I'm going to push Patty right up here. Oh, we don't have to. Horribly gut shot on a 4. You know the 4 of spades is going to be the worst one for us. We've got, if we do like a 5 continuation bet. 4 would be really nice there. I think we're going to go pop. Only if I put more in. King 8's called us down. Thought they had us on a high card. No, they had the flush draw, didn't they? So they're calling on a flush. I get it. The whole tournament, I don't get it. And because it's a 4.5 to 1 shot, 9 to 2. Not a good hand to be playing there. The tournament breaker for them. I was doubling up on the hell going out. Come on a freeze, always got to trip up the freeze. Never limp. Raise it up. 2.5. Fold. Jack 10 suited. Oh, we can open up. I think, bloody hell, you hope it's raising and hope there's so many hands. Yeah, because they're hands. It's a hand. It's a playable hand, especially in a 4-winged game when under the gun folded. Go on then, what's you got? Ace 7. Oh. Always hate that when you've got so many outs going on. Risky. Risky. Only a jack or a 5 will call or go all in. The Jack 9 Janana. Janana from a push from Kit Drew 2019. We don't know who that is and what they play like yet. We're getting easy 6 to 1 now, aren't they? So here we go, in for a penny for a pound. Gut shot on the 10. You know, always going to be the same, isn't it? Bloody hands. There's Queen 8s again. So come on, which one's going to give us the 10? Get in there. We're going to bet the big blind. Sometimes it's enough, get fold. Sometimes you get call. Don't like a spade. I'm going to check it and call any bet. See you later, true. 7-6 suited. Didn't play too well for him then. But wrong suits. I get the bet off of them. I didn't need to commit the whole stack. I don't know. They're facing the chip leader in the tournament. Would you really do that with all your stack? Absolute pile of dog shit, and it's sort of not 3 to 1 at the moment. We're getting 2.5, I think it is. 2.6 at the moment. Missed it. I think we're just going to check it, fold it. It's not for us, not our pot, man. All you, big boy. Straight fold, Queen 4. Yeah, so more studies needed on the push shove range for a lot of people, I think, including myself. Yeah, just going back to that small blind position with the 10 big blinds. That shove, I mean, the only bits you're not basically going 9-2, 8-3, 8-2s, 6-2s, 4-2s, 3-2s. They're not played. And these are suited. So 9-2 suited, 8-2 suited, 7-2, 6-2, 4-2, 3-2 suited. Don't play. And then from the off hand, so from 3-2 off right the way down to Jack 2 off. So it's your Jack, your 3, your 4, 3, your 4, your 5, 6, 7, your 8, your 9, your 10, your Jack 2 off, not played. 4-3 off, not played. Everything just past your pairs there, really. So 5-4 off, not played. 6-5, I'm going to tell you, you can play it 50% of the time, really. You can play it more because it is profitable, right? And people go, why would you only play it 50% of the time? And it's because it's not as profitable. And people don't get their head around that. If I don't play it as much, do I get the realisation of the odds quicker or far or slower? Well, slower, isn't it? You're going to get it straight away. Let's say you lost in the hand each time you played it 4 times. You're going to, if you played it then 100% of the time, you're going to get a realisation of the profit in it a lot quicker than if you only play it 50% of the time. But my point in state is that even if you play it 100% of the time and lose it 5 times on the row, you're still losing 5 times on the row. You're still losing the same amount of times. So I just think the loss over a slower period of time is better than the loss over a faster period of time. That's my madness. I am stoned. Rock on. No one's fucking listening anyway. Funny. I don't have because I streamed for so long. We lost all our streamers, all our viewers. Yeah, we need a little win here. We've got 68 people left. I can't count our chickens at all. It just shows that on the last tournament at the beginning of this video. Shows how terrible our end play is, or was on that last game. And it was, you know, if I'm going to go back and probably review the hands on that, we've probably got about 3 bad beats, I think, on a row. Hey ho. Let's just have 2 minutes. Hello, we're back again. Oh, ace 8. Ace 8. Early position. We're in a hijack here. Hijack and under the gun too. Always nice when you look at your table, see how many ringed it is. 6 ring this is. 6 ring table, ace 8. You know, hijack. Not bad. We've got an ace board, a nice paired board. We're not actually under the gun now. Oh yeah, under the gun, low jack. Yeah, that's where the 6 ring table does come into itself. Where if you are a looser player, you're going to play a lot bigger ranges. You range, you play a lot of ace X's, isn't you? And these are the smaller ring table. You're sort of going to where you find your action. Because their hands are going to stand up a lot more than if you're on a 9 ring table. You're going to run into a lot of this sort of stuff. Now Grano's hand again, but Bombi's coming for half his stack. I mean, just let him have it. Let's let him have it. I mean, he's not got it. We had the 7. Picked up the jack on the river. What a lucky dog. Oh, lucky we weren't there. Wait, even though it's 4 ringed. Same position again, but this time suited, which is always strange. Literally a ringed round. You know, we're in the we've gained a position, so we're in cut off with it this time round. We're getting a push back from Rom from big blind, which you can understand on the defense side of things. I'm not going to 4-bet him. We're just going to see where we're at. He can have all that ball, can't he? With the bet he did and everything. He may just be playing position. No, we're going to give him benefit of the doubt at the moment because we don't know him. The old Doyle. Oh, they'll call an old in for it. Ace King with 9s. Ace King stands. We're going to pot him up. See how big he is. He'll just go. He's going all in, obviously. Jesse must be all in for 0.1. And they will call us with Yeah, ace X, ace king, ace queen, ace jack. They're calling us with king queen suited, king jack suited maybe. They're folding king queen. They're folding king jack suited. Folding low pairs, I don't know. They'll kick himself when they see an ace five. And all in. Tank fold. Tank fold. Under the gun raise. Min raise and let it be. Low suited connectors, them sort of things. Yeah, take it. They probably had a pair of nines. Yeah. So getting that little low in the game. We've got down to the money place is 23rd, which is 2/3 of the way down. Still seems like a long way from the money. A long way to be sitting out now. I think we might have to go and get some lunch going on the firm. I think people. What have we got in here with us? I don't know how he's checked, to be honest with you. He was an aggressive player. He was normally a bet out on most hands. Yeah. Six, 8 off. Okay, so now we've got him. Yep. We got you now. Lucky. Lucky shit. Lucky shit. So we're just going to play premium against him and just whack him in. We should hopefully get them chips back off him at some point. As he seems quite light. We just keep doing the same thing. We'll just raise up a bit now. They think we're tilted. I'm not getting rid of raise here from wrong. No, someone's going to try and squeeze us. Nope. Bommy ain't doing that with nothing. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. You fucking... What's with the fucking... The fuck? Why are you fucking sending me a fish? You fucking knob. You fucking fish shit. Fish fucking shit. You are just up there. You ain't no fish shit. You're just fucking shit, mate. 8-6 off, out of position. You call him fucking light like there's no tomorrow. Yeah, the fuck fish. Come and hear what I say about you, not jockeys. Absolute shit players. I've never seen anything like it in my life. Rom, I called you fucking 8-6 because I needed to see what absolute fucking garbage you entered to voluntarily put money in a pot for. So 8-6 off, out of position, using fucking midway fucking no town. So what the fuck are you playing at, mate? And then Bommy, yeah, you fucking lucked out, hit a king. Good for you, fella. I had a pocket nines pre-hand. You didn't re-raise, you didn't do shit. You had shit. Should have tried fucking squeezing the pot out with a king fucking queen. Where was you? You didn't even understand or know where you was on the fucking hand. You knob. Unbelievable. Unbelievable play. And you got the cheek to send me a fucking fucking a stick. Yeah, I'll bluff catch yous all fucking day long because you're all knobs. Bluffing out of turns and out of spots and everything. Bommy, he was just lucky he didn't run into fucking twos there, wasn't it? Because he was fucking betting on a king. Pair of kings when there's a pair of fucking twos on a board. Remember that. It's going to cost you dearly in the future. Should have just done a fucking two first pot. You could probably entice the money me down the river anyway. I'd been committed. Idiot. So, half the field left to go. 54 left. 23 paid. See where we are with another 3 hands. I don't know. See if we can give him the actual link. Poker. Raise. We got in here. Check raising. Fucking hell. Oh, you knob. You fucking. You fish fuck. Fish fuck. Fish shit fuck. fish fuck. That's all you are. No value. No value. No fucking value. Fucking knob. You knob. You fucking knob. What a fucking... Twice. Poker done it with... Poker done it with kings. Poker done it with kings. With kings earlier. Very funny. Very funny. Absolute fucking shit. You fucking fish. Fish. Fish shit. Fish shit. Yeah, we're all in again. Come on, little fishy. Little fish, fucking fish shit. Fish. Shit. We're just going to keep ace in this cunt. Fucking hate wankers like this. Yeah. Fish. Shit. Fish. Shit. 53. Can still take us out. We're not going to give him any breathing space though. He's got to make a decision. Fucking hate players like that. Limping fucking kings, limping aces, ace six and in mid position. Fuck you. You're playing like a knob. I'll play like a knob. Knob to beat knob. Alright, we're dropping off fucking 39 bigs now. What? Why are you waving? You idiot. You idiot. Huh? Hey? Hey? What the fuck? Hey? Hey? What the fuck? Hey? Hey? What the fuck, eh? What? Why are you waving? Why are you waving? Oh, no. Oh, fucking hell. Up here. No. The fish, that's him up here. That's him up there. That's the fish shit. Fish shit up there. Yeah. You're just shit. You're just shit, mate. Yeah. You're just shit. Because I'm still here. And you sending me fucking wavy, son, saying bye-bye. Well, I'm not fucking gone anywhere, am I? I'm still fucking here, you knob. Still fucking here. Fucking idiot. Fucking idiots. So, go on. What are you doing, Bommy? Eh? Nothing. Yeah. What's that? No, it's not. That's who wanted chips off. That knob jockey. He called us like with a 10-9. Also calls with big shit, but there you go. Oh yeah. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. You. Fish. Fish shit. Fish shit. Woke up with Jacks. There's your fucking logo. And that's just fucking the way the cookie crumbles, people. Bad play from me. Tilted behaviours. That's fucking the way it goes. But yeah, from bad beats to bad calls. I got it all then, didn't I? Jesus Christ. Let's play some bounty shit. Let's knock some people out that way. Maybe the game might give us some luck with the piles of shit that we're going to about to go all in with. Is it not? I'd say tilted, not tilted. It's the angry side of poker where it don't run your way, it don't go the way it should have done. You know, you get idiots with no re-raise on a hand and all that shit, and it's like, oh really? Is that how we're playing now? With premium, your best hand? You're gonna pretend you got nothing and all that shit. It's like, oh fuck off. If you're playing like that, if you're that player, this is how I look at it, right? If you play all sneaky like that on a poker table, that's the person you are off it. A sneaky little snidey little cunt. That's how I see it. So smart up, back up your ideas, people. Fucking learn a bit of poker, read and study the game a little bit more and understand it a little bit more, where you're supposed to be and how you're supposed to act and how you're supposed to play a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Because this still fucking shady business with fucking pocket aces and pocket kings and pocket queens and fucking pocket jacks or whatever you got is bollocks. Absolute bollocks. And if it's like, oh no, we just wait for fucking idiots like you to put your money in for us. It's like, well, that might be the case. You might get idiots like me, but not always. You know, like you're going to lose value more times you're going to make it. You know, there you go. What do you think we're running into here then? Pocket fucking whatevers. Yeah, for fuck's sake. It's a bounty tournament. I'm putting half my money on the fucking line. Either put me all in or fuck off. Fuck's sake, you're fucking shit, mate. You're absolute fucking banger. There's me fucking money. Fucking banger. Absolute fucking dog shit. Let me get to the river. Nope. Yep, 100%. Yeah, 100%. And you're just shit, mate. You're just shit. Fucking. Yeah, all you can do is call you knob. But you're fucking shit as well, aren't you? Fucking. Fucking. Fish. Fish shit. Come on. Yeah, look. King 7. Knob. Doing it again with the King 7. Fuck it. Come on, King. Good for you. Jump. YouTube. Rock on. Oh, we have lost our live feed there for some reason. Where's that gone? We've lost feed. I'm just going to close that one down. Where's the feed gone? Where's your feed gone? There it is. Okay. Oh, mate, match I was fit saying that. Okay. All in. They've seen the King 7s twice now. So hopefully they start giving us big calls. Maybe 2 cards. Fuck off. How's your luck, eh? Just give him an out of fucking how's your luck. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Superstar. Jesus fucking hell's Christ. He's fucking not helping us today. Let's call on the devil. He might be able to help us out. Because for fuck's sake, we're not getting any help off of the God. Because if there was a God, he wouldn't be doing that to us, would he? Jesus Christ. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Jesus Christ, fucking game, eh, sometimes. What's a game? Do some spin-ups to get that bankroll back. I don't know, we're still dollar positive on the bankroll. Right. I think even more than that. $5. $5 positive today still. It's not too sad. Unbelievable course of luck in I'd say especially on the last one. What's your chances there of running out full house? You know, like, God knows what's the odds there of that. 300 to 1, 280 to 1 or something ridiculous. It's a lot. I'm free suited. We're just too short stacked, aren't we? All we can do is call. Fold to the big bet. He wants to isolate. Shall we king jack? No. That's in cheap. All in cheap. Check fold. Let's put a squeeze on. All in from an ace, king, aces, whatever. Fucking hand of shielding. It's a serious bet. If you got the ace, you ain't got the fucking spades, have you? But you're still calling. Fucking hell. Put your money in, you fucking knob. You weak. You weak fistine. 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 This one hopefully is a 9. Wow. Okay, last spin up. And then we called it a day. Called it a day on the fucking, on the don't want to tilt any more basis. No more tilt, please. I just hate the snidiness of poker, the creepy crawliness of poker. As you can tell, I think it should be a game of, you've got good cards, you've strong hands, you've got aces, you've got kings, you bet, like that's poker. That's not in the shadows, not down a dark alley or under the counter. It's area up. I've got aces here. Come on, or I'm pretending I've got aces here. Urgh, come on, you know what I mean? Like, not I'm pretending to go shit here. Urgh, come on, or I've got shit here. Urgh, come on. It's like, the fuck? That's the reverse poker. What the fuck are you doing? Anywho's, let's see what the coup is. Alright, we're doing a lunch. What are we doing with lunch? Noodles? Noodle bar sounds good. Dills. Noodles. Cut shot on 9. And might develop upwards. And also the flush. So, Jack 9 got there. Let's just raise it, wouldn't he? If he had it. Italian pasta house. Got shot on 6. He's only going to call if he had something. It's just spaghetti bolognese halal. What the fucking hell spaghetti bolognese halal? How can it be? Halal. It's beef, isn't it? Or is it not made with beef? Under the go, mate. We're going to fold soon. Just looking for pasta, but it's a bit weird. Bolognese, but is it bolognese? It says it's halal. Pure food area. Don't. Let's see what they're. 14 quid already for spaghetti bolognese. 14 quid. Grandad will be spinning in his grave. Same with, they've got spaghetti carbonara, that's halal. And it can't be, can it? It's just made with, oh, they put turkey ham. Turkey ham. Is there such a thing as turkey ham? It's not ham at all, is it? Or is that just an expression of cooking, the way it's cooked? Turkey, hammed. I don't know. So we've got some chicken shawarma wrap. I think a chicken shawarma wrap on the order of the day. Yeah, we're in. 15%, we spend 20. Let's get it in. 4. Why is this game taking so long as well? We're just not getting in the hand, I think. What's going on? Oh, jeez. Right, well, push for the race there. 4.5 bigs. One to call it. 4 to 1 out money. Check it. Multi-coloured ball. Rainbow ball. Not really connected much. Right there. King Queen for the next hand. So I'm trying to build up an order here. Make lasagna, full of some garlic bread. Garlic bread. French fries. What have we got to get on there? Just get £2. Just over a couple of quid's worth of rubbers. We're going to be a can of drink, isn't it? Right, let's pot up. Oh, dessert. Now they're talking. Let me check. Give me a sec. Calling. You know, King I was going to beat him. Apple pie, strawberry cheesecake, chocolate fudge cake. I think the chocolate fudge cake's got it. I think we're all in with a pair of fives. Chocolate fudge cake. I don't like the small raise that he's done though. But there you go. So we've got some spaghetti bolognese coming. No, none. Absolutely starving. Nine 7 gap connectors. Just the one gap. Just the one gap connector. Big blind should really raise it. I'm going to flat call it and try and get its actual gain. Because it does have a big hand possibility to it. i.e. a straight flush. So let's see what game we get. Well, we picked up a 7. Not sure about the queen. Let's see where we're at. ace X might call at this point, ace kings, you know, don't want to get bullied off the pot. Which just check for the river. We'll call him. Look at eights. What's the knob? Why don't you just put us all in to start with? It's a fucking bounty, for crying out loud. I just can't get these people. Anyway, food's on its way, thank God. I'm hungry, hangry. I mean, that's what it is. Never play hangry. You know, it's just had a spin up. We're feeling in that mood. To see where we're actual luck lies. And then we'll do one game, call it a day, guys. Breaking even at the day at the moment, so let's call it. It's a good time to call it. We've played, I think, 5 tournaments, so we managed to free roll our way through 5. I do like it how people tell me how much losses I've got. You know, yeah, but you know how much money still goes through it. I mean, like, I can lose a tenner, but I've done 40 quid on it. It's like, how does that work out? You know, because I'm playing a fucking spin game over and over and over again, win some, lose some, win some, and it's either nibbling away at that tenner or it's fucking nibbling up the tenner, one way or the other. It doesn't tend to grow much in any direction. So before at the end of the day, you end up with fuck all, or you've ended up with like 15 quid or something. Where is it? So Dixie Normus, and again, very passive, passive play at the moment. Value bet going in on the club. Maybe he's got the club draw. Maybe he would have bet on the club draw on the flop. I pair 10, go right here. I'm not going to do nothing with him. Straightforward. No value in the hand at all. So we're going to be King 8 plus, Queen 9 plus, Queen 8 and Queen 9 off. I'll fold that for a moment, just see where these people how they're playing. So I'm in the into a shove to an all in. I'm going to call him. No king on a river for us. Not today, Josephine. Bad call really, we've always put him on the ace X there, haven't we? But it wasn't stacking off. We are gone down to short stack though. A gapped. Yeah, connecting. Oh yeah, we are still streaming at the moment, so do come along and see us. Do pop along and see me. Queen 6 called us. Not helping them at the moment. All good. Kings. So we know how to get the value in. Yep, there he is. Over to everybody. Ball don't favour them, favours me. Okay. So that put the balance right back in a healthy zone again. We're going to call it a day now. Not tilted anymore, but we can end on a high, that's for sure. So yeah, balance out to 45. I think we started with about 30, 35, something like that today. Transfer over there tops us up to 30 bucks. So yeah, all looking good. Later's all my anyone that gets on there to have a listen. So let's check out there.